right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Renan Barão. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep, or a headlock, or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, so here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future, in all likelihood, is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10, 155-pound fighter.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. Yeah. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. Right. I understand that, but when you beat a Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers. Yes. How about 15 million? You got some catching up to do.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 36 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Renan Barão. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he understood the grappling challenge he was up against, but he's not afraid to engage on the ground.
It's a danger that is not worth risking. It is something that you don't want to play with. This grappler is that good. When this fight gets to the ground, you enter his world, especially when it looks like you hold the advantage on the feet.
Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, is he a good counter striker? Counters beautifully with the left hand. Got a clip with the right hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, big overhand.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Elbow landed there by Nurmagomedov. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Ooh, what a punch.
He lands the head kick. Ooh, found a home for that knee. Oh, tags him with that money left again.
Big kick.
Right on the button. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. All right, single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Goes upstairs for an elbow. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And they separate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just out of range with that right hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Great punch.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very wary of his stand-up. He's developing this skill every single day.
Oh, that's a good right hand. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
And they separate. Clean left punch followed by the right. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Nurmagomedov.
Good punch lands.
And they clinch once again.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good.
Oh, nice counter right hand.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, and now an elbow up top by Renan Barão. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Barão gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, tagged him with the uppercut, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He was so used to punches coming straight, he didn't see the hook. I'm sorry, he didn't see the uppercut coming from underneath.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round. Nice straight punch.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Missed with that attempt. And they separate. Just a slip there. Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov.
Head kick.
Barão's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Back to the overhand right, not there. Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up to him.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even gotten started. Nice.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
Oh, spinning back fist. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. Huge left hand, Barão able to eat it. Oh, straight right. Nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Barão. Oh, single collar tie here.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Connects now with the 1-2.
Big kick land.
Pretty good right hand. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
That was nice strike.
Some nice back and forth action here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Barão.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations here.
It's because he's not committing to it fully.
Oh, no, nice block there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he is.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and he's he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Renan Barão. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, side control now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Barão. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, Barão's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round, and we will continue to keep an eye on the cut on the nose. That thing is only getting worse. And again, you got to get that guard up, and even when he does, it seems like the strikes are getting through. That is a significant cut now on the bridge of his nose. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Nice move to punch.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Barão. Punch is blocked. Oh, Barão's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Nice punch there.
Oh, the head kick lands. Oh, collar tie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break you? Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Barão getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not gonna bail you out. Sound strike on the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, and there's the tap, so he submits him with the armbar. How about that?
Great job, great performance.
Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they can find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.